I don't really see nobody stopping me. I done overcame a lot of shit. Came from the bottom to the...
What's going on, YouTube world? Welcome back to TCR. I am Dolan. This is Tactical CO2 Replicas. Been gone for a little bit. Work's been a little hectic. It's been kind of hard to get into the projects, but I have one that I thought you guys might be interested in. I'm interested in it. It happens to deal with the what is it? It's the Crosman 1077, and I've already removed the stock, and you'll see why in a second. Of course, you see I already did the mag mod on this, and this will become kind of a critical part of this, but let's move this out of the way and show you guys what I found at cheaperthandirt.com. Now, you know I'm not affiliated with them, but I do shop, and they do have some awesome products, and they also have some very, very, very nice prices. So I'll leave a link in the description for those who don't know how to find it. But I found this lovely it's a Dragunov type stock for the actual Ruger 1022, which, of course, most of you guys know that the Crosman 1077 is a replica of that. Is it an exact replica? No, but we're going to see if we can install this stock, because nobody makes a Dragunov, and I want a Dragunov in my collection that actually works and, you know, could go out and do some real plinking with. So that's why I got this bad boy. So let's see what's in the box real quick. I'm not sure if this is going to be a direct fit or if I'm going to have to do some modifications. I'm betting on modifications. That's pretty much just how this game goes. So let's see what comes in the box here real quick. Alright, opens up. Oh, that's the wrong way. Alright, let's go this way anyway. Let's see what's packing in there. Got the instructions. And, of course, the stock. Some hardware. Alright, let's get this out of the way. See what we got in this bag here. Hopefully I got this all nice and you guys can see me. Had to do some rearranging to my recording area. I actually had to change rooms because I have family in town and I had to give up my recording space, but no big deal. Now you guys check that bad boy out. This definitely looks like a Dragunov. It's a little different, but it's a polymer body. I'll leave a link in the description for this. Hopefully this works. But let's see right now. I'll see right here with you guys and see if we can at least get a direct fit. But I'm doubting it because it's not an exact copy. And I'm probably going to have to do some modification to get this to work. But I kind of figured that in the beginning. Well, so far the screw holes line up. There's a bit of plastic here that is hindering it from direct fitting. Looks like the back lines up pretty good. And that front is going to have to get dremeled out, or I might just trim it off, which kind of will suck, but it'll be all right. I don't want to have to take the stock off every time I change the CO2. So there's some things to think about. But anyway, it's a project, and I'm going to get into it. I'm not going to make you guys sit through the whole thing, but I will explain, if I get this to work, I will explain how I got it to work and so forth. But I'm going to go ahead and get started on seeing what I need to get this done, and I'll cut you guys back on. All right, guys, I am back. It was a rough go with this one. I'll be honest with you. There were a couple issues with the fitment, but the Crosman Dragunov conversion did work out for the most part. So you guys can check this out and see. I pretty much got the stock fitted. There's a couple things that just didn't work. Mainly because it's not an exact replica, and this was built for an actual firearm. And I used the Crosman 1077 and retrofitted it in. It took a lot of work. I'm not even willing to take it apart right now because of it. But I will explain to you guys real quick what I had to do. I had to shave out so much material on the inside where it just would not fit and sit flush. It's still not fitting flush. I still need to figure out how to mount the top part because it will not fit over the barrel and the barrel band. The barrel band itself cracked, so I have to figure out if I can get in touch with Crosman and see if I can get a replacement on that. And if they can do that, I actually might get two, so I can send one further down the barrel itself to make a further mounting point in here. Like I said, it took a lot of work. There was a lot of material that I had to remove from inside. I had to add some cuts in some parts. There's parts where I had to kind of drill through, and then I ended up using my Dremel to remove excess material from the walls. Like I said, this wasn't designed for this, but I got it to work. It's looking pretty good. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think in the comments. If you think, it was worth it. I think it was worth it. It's not an exact Dragunov buttstock. Of course, I'm going to add a better cheek rest here and probably some more foam pad or rubber to this buttstock. But I really think it turned out well, guys. I'll leave a link in the description for those of you who have a Crosman 1077 and you think you might want to brave this project. It'll work. It's workable, it's doable, and it turned out pretty good. I know a lot of people might ask, well, why didn't I use the Ruger 1022 CO2 version of the gun? Well, the reason being is because this model loads the CO2 up front. However, the Ruger CO2 replica loads it in the buttstock in the rear. So I'm pretty sure it just wouldn't have worked. And it's a totally different feeding system. Magazines are similar and everything else, but it is what it is. I have a little bit more work to do on this, and I'll probably update you guys later. But as you can see, it turned out pretty decent. This actually took me 2 days to work on to get to this point, but I also have to work, so it is what it is. Again, let me know what you guys think. I'll leave a link in the description for the buttstock for those who want to brave the project and, do what you do. But I had fun with this project. It's always fun to build your own things and make something unique that no one else has. And, you see the results. And it's still working. Let me pull the magazine out because I don't want to feed any pellets in it, but everything still works. However, I have to access the safety with the screwdriver at this point because it won't lower any further than this point. Man, like I said, there's just a couple things that you can't predict when the project or with a project like this. So it is what it is. I'm pretty happy with it. I'll be the one using it, so I know what I have to deal with, and I'm fine with that. So like I said, I'll probably do an update on this, just, part of another episode when I get into another project and, show you guys what I've done. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this little tidbit, little episode. Thanks for joining in with Tactical CO2 Replicas. As always, I'm Dolan, and you guys have a nice day. We'll see you later.
I don't really see nobody stopping me. I done overcame a lot of shit, came from the bottom to the top.